Hey guys, Mike here, Head Trader True Trading Group. December 10th, the volatility continues, and I'm not getting away from what is working. Another big trade in the TVIX. Current members know that the TVIX is one of my favorite things to trade when we have volatility like this. And another tremendously volatile day, down over 500 points at the low. We rallied back in the afternoon to finish green right up near the highs of the day. Okay, this market is just crazy. Okay, and I'm just sticking to what's working. Okay, I continue to focus on the TVIX. While the market is going to be as volatile as it is, we're going to keep swinging 500-700 points to the downside and rally it back in the afternoon like we have now 2 out of the last 3 days. Okay, you're talking about, let me go to a 15-minute chart. Okay, you had here on Thursday 800 points at the low of the day. We rallied back about 700 points. Okay, then we gave it all back the next day. We were down 500 points today, rallied 500 points, more than 500 points, finished up in the green. Okay, the volatility is nuts. Okay, more huge candles, guys. Look at the range on these daily candles is so big compared to that. What we were seeing before this crash in the market, and before the volatility really opened up. I mean, look at the range on these candles. It's like, it's insane. I mean, we were having such teeny tiny days, and now look at these huge bars that you're getting now. The volatility is just awesome right now. It really is. And I continue to trade the TVIX. Big trade for me on the TVIX the last week. A couple of trades on the TVIX. Actually, I posted a video about it. I didn't actually, my last video was actually talked about the TVIX, and again, another trade in here on the TVIX, and I'm going to get to that with you guys now. The video is really, I'm just going to go over the TVIX trade with you. It's really all about sticking to what's working, having a game plan, knowing what you're good at, and knowing what you like to trade, and knowing when to push. And I push when I trade the TVIX. I get big size, and right now it's moving $2, $3, $4, $5 a share easily, easily. So one of our other TTG moderators, Chris Toner, took advantage of the same idea, same concept. Okay, same trade thesis, but only instead of going long the TVIX, he bought some SPY puts. So like when you have volatility like this, there's more than one way to play it. There's so many like inverse ETFs and everything that are available to you. But using one general trade thesis, and a lot of members in chat today actually took advantage of this move on both sides of the trade. Okay, we talked about getting low on the TVIX in the morning. Many members got low on the TVIX, and then Chris Toner got bought some SPY put options. Many members fought along on the put options. That was another big trade. And then we kind of called this reversal. We talked about at 11:30. Okay, I mean, if you're a member and you were in chat, then you know what I'm talking about. But for the YouTube channel, you guys weren't obviously part of the conversation. But at 11:30, we were talking about that flush below 260, that if we recover that 260, okay, and the market gets back above VWAP, we have the chance to push green in the afternoon. Okay, we were extremely oversold in this market. Technically, okay, we were extremely oversold in the last couple of days. The move that this market made in the last couple of days is insane. This is a huge move. Okay, once we broke below 260, we were extremely oversold. That bounce back was due. Kind of saw it coming. I didn't trade the afternoon because I had a big win there on the TVIX. I just kind of shut it down at that point. But a lot of members caught this afternoon bounce back off that trade idea. So let's get to the charts, and we'll walk it through. I was looking at a very key area. Okay, I was looking at a very, very key area here, and it is this double bottom. Okay, Friday's low and Thursday's low. Here is this support area that you see. This area was what I was looking for. I said if we get below that, I think the market's going to make a move, or the SPY is going to make a move down towards 260. Okay, Let me go back. I'll delete this arrow. Now let me zoom this in. There's that low. Okay, here we are. We open up, and right away we flush straight down and get below that low. I waited for this bounce back to get long the TVIX, and right there is where I got long the TVIX. I'll take you to the trade announcements on the day. Zoom this in for you. And here we are at 10:07, long TVIX, 53.93. Okay, so 10:07. Let's go back to the charts. Here we are at 10:07. Right here, guys, 53.93 long the TVIX. We'll go to the TVIX. I'll show you actually the entry. Right there is the TVIX entry. Okay. So go back to the SPY again, guys. I don't look at the SPY the TVIX chart when I'm trading the TVIX. I look at the SPY chart. I base my trade. I base my entries, my take profits, my stop loss. It's all based on what the SPY is doing. So right there was the entry. I had to deal with a little bit of discomfort here. We kind of got back above that double bottom area. You can see here we got back above it, but we held below the initial low of the morning. There was the initial low of the morning. We broke it, rallied back, got denied, and then rolled over. Okay, so there you can see that initial low. We held resistance, we rolled it over, and the market started to fall apart. I first take profit on the TVIX was right in front. Oh, let me just mess that up. Was right in front of the low of the day in case we double bottomed. And then my second take profit was as we extended a little bit lower. And my final take profit is right here, guys, as we flushed through that 260. I'll take you back to my trade announcements. Here you guys can see it took some profit, 55.18. Took the bulk of my position off at 56.15. And final take profit at 11:05, just after 11 a.m. Final take profit, 58.02. That is over a $4 per share move on the TVIX, and it was a big one, guys. Okay, so there we are at 11:05, just after 11 a.m. There is my final take profit on the TVIX. You can see I kind of almost caught the dead bottom of that as we just rallied back up. I'll take it to the TVIX, show you my last final take profit at 11:05. Right there is my final take profit. Okay, so guys, big trade. Okay, really got paid on this one. This one really gave me some nice extension to the downside. And you know, I was looking for this bounce back, and that's why I got flat there. We talked about 260. 260 was a key area. Okay, I said if we get below 260, I think you're going to see stop losses trigger. You're going to see a quick flush. Momentum selling pressure will take us down. You know, I thought we were going to get down towards 258. Why is 260 going to be an important level? Because that is this previous low right there. A lot of traders were using this low. Okay, a lot of people were long against this low as their stop loss. Okay, after that bottom was put in, a lot of people thought that was going to be the low. You went down there once we got to 260. You saw it. Okay, you saw stop losses trigger. That's why you got this real big range candle. That candle right there. Okay, with that increase in volume, that stop loss is triggering through 260. And on that move down through 260, as that momentum selling pressure sped up, that's when I took my final piece off the table on that TVIX trade. So another nice trade on this TVIX, guys. I'm just sticking to what's working. Okay, I think in 2019, I think it's going to be a range bound market. So I don't think I'm going to get too many more cracks at this TVIX trade. I think TVIX is going to eventually start to die itself out, because when we go to the daily chart, I think the market is trying to find a new range, a new channel, and I think that channel is going to look something like this. Okay, I think the market is going to trade within this 280 to 255 range for quite some time, and since the TVIX measures fear, essentially panic, volatility, there's not much fear in a range-bound market. And especially that tail that just got put in there, that we put in today, kind of confirms what a lot of people were thinking, that this area was going to hold as support. Okay, a lot of people were kind of have that same mindset. That big tail there, if we start to float our way down and we even get back down towards 261, 262, I don't really think there's going to be a lot of panic or a lot of fear in the market, so I don't necessarily think the TVIX is going to be a good trade much longer. Okay, but as long as the TVIX is in play, believe me, I am pushing 6th, 7th gear in that thing because I've just been knocking it out of the park, and I'm just going to keep on doing what's working. Not going to overstay my welcome. Okay, if that fear starts to dissipate, which I think it will, heading into the new year, so I'm not going to overstay my welcome. But as long as the volatility is here, guys, I'm going for it. All right. Tomorrow's TGG Tuesday. Chat's free for everybody. Come join me and the rest of the gang. Go to TrueTradingGroup.com, upper right-hand corner, TGG Tuesday. Click that, register. You'll get a link that'll give you access to our chat room. You can come trade with me live, see my screen, see what I'm doing, and hear me on the mic as I call out and my trades and talk through my analysis and what it is that I'm seeing. Hope to see you guys in chat. Take it easy.